Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome to part 4 of my Star Citizen Basics tutorial series. In this video, I will take you through the basics of interacting with your ship and ship flight, hopefully giving you a better understanding of how your ship works. As always, a massive thank you to my patrons. If you do enjoy this series and want to help my channel further, follow the link to my Patreon page to learn more. So as you're sitting in the cockpit, hold down the F key and just use your mouse to slowly pan around the cockpit, noting the buttons which light up. Also notice the words which follow. This is known as inner thought, and it's a way of letting you know what each button does. Now every cockpit is different, but currently the options are generally the same. Take a moment to familiarise yourself with each option. As we are using the Aurora, your ship may be a little different, but you will always have flight ready, which makes your ship completely ready to take off. Power on, which powers on all the components in your ship. Currently that's bound to the U key. Engines on and off, which turns your engines on and off, obviously. And this is bound to the I key. Open exterior, which opens all the external doors and elevators on your ship. And press to lock and unlock, which locks or unlocks the doors, determining whether anyone can gain access to your ship. Now, as I said, spend some time just getting accustomed to where each function is within your cockpit. And when you're ready, hit the flight ready option and enjoy the sounds as your ship sparks up to life. Flight ready basically combines the power on and engines on options, streamlining the process in case you're in a hurry. Now your ship is ready to take off. What we will do is run through some basic controls which will allow you to practice flight. As I mentioned in an earlier video, it is always advised to practice in Arena Commander before venturing into the persistent universe, just to get used to the controls and the basics without any repercussions. Now your HUD or heads-up display gives you a lot of useful information which you can use to get a better understanding of what your ship is doing. For now, we will only focus on the vertical line on the left-hand side, which indicates your speed. Pressing and holding the spacebar will strafe your ship upwards, lifting you off the landing pad. Don't go too far, just enough to get off the ground. Notice as you press the spacebar, the speed indicator is changing. This displays your speed in any direction in meters per second. To strafe down, use the left control button. And now, just like controlling your player, the W, A, S and D key is how you're going to move your ship. So W is strafe forward, S is strafe back, A to strafe left and D to strafe right. Try that now and just notice the longer you hold, the more thrust you generate in any given direction. To stop your movement, simply let go of the key and notice your speed decrease. Press your Q key to roll your ship left and your E key to roll it right. Your mouse is how you will change your pitch and yaw. To pitch, point your ship nose up or down, while yawing is side to side. It may seem a little confusing at first, but after a short while it'll become instinctive and you'll get used to it. Some other keys you're going to want to know are Shift, which is afterburner. This basically increases your acceleration in whichever direction you are strafing, and X is your space brake. Take a little time to fly around Port Olisar or in Arena Commander if you're in there, and just get to grips with how your ship handles. Each ship is different and has strengths and weaknesses when it comes to directional turns and acceleration, but don't worry too much about that just now. Do take a look at the key bindings in the pause menu if you forget any, and if you feel like you want to adjust any of them, do go ahead and do so, but for these basic tutorials I will be using the default controls on mouse and keyboard, so be careful if you do change anything. Now we will leave it there. Do spend some time practicing, as I've said, and just messing around, getting to grips with how your ship handles and feels. Sooner or later it'll become instinctive as to what your controls do. When we come back in part 5, I will take you through your MFDs, or your displays in front of you, and quantum travel, so you can travel around the universe in style. Remember to hit that subscribe button and tick the notification bell so you get notified when my videos go live. Also hit that like button if you enjoy this series, and follow me over on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.